Hello everyone watching and welcome. On today's video, we are going to be doing some patchwork nails. So I am super excited to be doing these nails today. I drew this design out a while ago and I was going to do this for a Halloween design, but I decided to change up some of the colors and just make it a fall design because I did not have time to finish up all of my Halloween designs that I drew out. So I'm super excited to do this nail set. I've pulled out some polishes and all of them are like super pretty fall colors that I'm planning on using today. So by coincidence, all of them are Madam Glam polishes that I find really pretty for like this fall design. So we have this like dark green fall color, this brown shade, and this orange shade. So I'm super excited to be using these today. So yeah, and you can use my code. I have it on the screen. If you want to get those polishes or any other polishes on the Madam Glam website, you can use my code. It will be on the screen, and that is for 30% off of your purchase. Okay, so now let's jump right into this set. I actually did not pick out my press-ons yet because we are also going to be doing the Gel X method because that's just a really nice way to put on full cover tips. So I'm going to pick out some press-ons. I don't know if I want to do extra long or just long. So let's find out. Okay, so I've decided to use these extra long tips by SXC Cosmetics, and I already have found all my sizes, and these tips are from a Gel X kit that I used in my Breast Cancer Awareness Month nail set, but I didn't use them. Actually, I didn't use them in the Breast Cancer Awareness Month set. I used shorter tips because I didn't want them to be so long. So today, now we are using them. For this method, you can also use the SXC Cosmetics nail lamp or any nail lamp that's like small like this is really good for this method because it's like open. It's a lot easier for you just to put the nail on and then slide it under the lamp. I will link this down below if you guys want to use this. You can use my code for SXC Cosmetics. It is Nails by Love with a big N, big B, big L, no spaces, and you can get 15% off of your purchase, and that will of course be also linked down below. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we are ready to start this nail set. I already have on my peel off base coat, and so now I'm going to just shape these tips a little bit more. I'm going to take the file and just go on these tips a bit because I want them to be more straight at the ends, but they're not. There's like a little bit of a little tab right there, so I'm just going to go in with the file and straighten that out. Okay, so now that I have finished filing them and buffing them on the top, I am going to stick them on. So I'm going to be using this gel glue by SXC Cosmetics, one of my favorite gel glues to use. And this is a 3-in-1 gel glue. It is also a base coat and slip solution. So let's go ahead and use this today to stick on these nails. How I like to apply the nails is just put a thin layer all like at this part of the nail and not just at the tip of the nail and push it on. This is just what works for me, and depending on how like deep the apex is and how your nail bed is, you might need to add a little bit more or a little bit less. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and do some of the nail art. So I'm going to be doing some patchwork nails. So we are going to do some French tips on 3 of the nails, and we're going to use all 3 of the colors. So first, let's start off with the thumb. For the thumb, we are going to be using this orange shade and paint a normal French tip. So now for the pinky, I'm going to do that in green, and I'm going to do the pointer finger in the brown shade. Okay, so I finished with these French tips. So now I'm going to put a base layer of like, try to like give it like a clear nude color. I don't really have one of those. I'm still looking for a good one, but I'm just going to use this shade and try to put it on super thin. I used this shade when I was doing my sister's Halloween nails, so I'm going to try to use this today. Put a very thin layer and try to make it look like a nude shade. I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but I hope so. Okay, so this is how it is looking with the pink. I think I like it. So now let's go ahead and add some squares for like patches on the nail. And later on we're gonna go in on like the stitch marks, but for right now we're just going to do the patches. Okay, so I finished all of these squares. I added a couple more off camera, but this is how it is looking. I'm loving it. I absolutely love it. So now I'm going to go in with the SXC Cosmetics black gel liner and just go ahead and add the black details, which I'm going to add the stitches around the French tips as well as some stitches around these squares right here. So here is how all of them are looking with the stitches on. I feel like this was a lot easier when I did this last year, to be honest, but I don't know. So let's just do the patches on these squares now. Okay, so I did this nail of square. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, so I did these squares off camera, the outline for these squares off camera, and so now I did them a little sloppy. Like, I did that on purpose though. Well, at first I didn't, but I didn't feel like redoing it, so I was like, you know what, let's like try to make it sloppy, and like some neat, some sloppy. So yeah, I did that. So some of them are bigger, some of them are smaller, and yeah, I really like how it looks. And now we are going to do the stitches. I just did this entire nail just to find out the camera wasn't recording. Thankfully, I have another one to do. Oh my gosh. So this is how the nails are looking. I'm honestly like low-key proud of myself because this is like the most detailed I've like done, like detailed nail art. Maybe one of the most, definitely one of the most. It's a lot of small lines and some of them are like crooked and messed up, but like that's part of the design. So now I'm going to, I don't know if I want to do a matte top coat or a glossy top coat. I think I'm going to do a matte just to see how that looks, and then later on, if I don't like it, I can go in with a glossy top coat. Okay, so this is how they look matte. To be honest, I don't know if I'm a big fan of it matte. I always do this. I always say I don't like it matte, but then after when I'm looking at the footage, I like it matte. I think I should have kept it matte, but I don't know. I don't know if I like the matte. Can't pick. I chose glossy. So yeah, they're glossy now. So yeah, here's how the nails are looking. I'm going to put on some cuticle oil, and here are the finished nails. So here are how the nails are looking. I think they look super pretty. I absolutely love like the detailing that I did on this. I feel like these nails look a lot easier, honestly. They weren't hard and specific, they were just harder than I expected them to be. But I do love how they turned out, and I hope you guys do as well. Yeah, I think this is a super pretty fall design. It like reminds me of a scarecrow, and so I love how these nails turned out. Also, do you think it's a good idea that I like did the extra long? Also, I love the pink shade I put underneath, like with the patches. I think that is so pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy I decided to keep the pink because I was a little bit on the fence about that. But yeah, I love how they turned out. I love the length I chose. I was just saying that if they might have looked better when they were shorter, but I think they look better now when they're long. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, tell a friend, subscribe if you're not already, comment. I love reading your guys' comments. And yeah, bye.